we continue then to just look at the developments even at provincial level. Let's now take you to Limpopo, where SABC News reporter Pimani Baloyi will give us an update. Pimani, of course, we've just heard from the IEC, just giving us that national picture, talking to us there about Limpopo having captured at least 26% of those votes. Just talk to us about what officials are saying on the ground.
Good afternoon, Unaten. Good afternoon to our viewers. Indeed, the IEC just informed the nation that just over 26% of the vote in this province has been captured and declared. And political parties in this results center located in Polokwane have been reacting in different ways. We do know that at the top of that leaderboard in Limpopo right now, the ANC lies at the top of it, sitting comfortably with a large margin between itself and other opposition parties that are following. According to that leaderboard at this point, it looks like the EFF is at this point in time with 26% of that vote counted. Unati, we need to make that very clear that it's very early days. The EFF seems to be tailing at number 2 with the DA at number 3. We do know that this is a reflection of what happened in the 6th administration, where the ANC had the majority of seats in that provincial legislature, followed by the EFF and then by the DA. We do know that the EFF had just stolen that official opposition position from the DA, which leading to this election was saying they want to go back to being the official opposition. We do know, Unati, that the voting districts that have been declared at this point in time are the smaller ones. Many parties are saying the areas, specifically the EFF, areas that are their strongholds are yet to be declared, saying that the margin will be the gap between themselves and the ANC would be getting smaller and smaller as more voting districts are declared. But let me just bring in the ANC, which has retained its majority in the province. I'm joined by the provincial secretary. Bomadeji, thank you so much for your time. At this point, you are sitting comfortably at the top with more than half, like the party that's tailing behind you, you are beating them by twice the number of votes. How do you react to the numbers as they look right now?
No, as the African National Congress, we want to appreciate the people of Limpopo who went out in large numbers to go and vote for their party, the African National Congress. And we don't take this mandate for granted. And we think we will still increase our percentage looking at the results. They are not the results from our strongholds. We are still anticipating more. And we will then be able to make a statement when we would have received the results from our stronghold. But we are very much happy also by the confidence that our people, the people of this province, have shown to us, and we want to appreciate that we are going to deliver as per our agreement with them, that we're going to give them the services that we are supposed to give them.
There's some parties, the IEC was talking about objections being raised, being lodged officially, and we've had some parties here at this provincial results center stating that they are going into meetings with the IEC with representatives from your party to lodge disputes. Do you know anything of this? Are you aggrieved as the ANC? Would you also be taking this opportunity to lodge objections?
Pimani, look, as the African National Congress, we subscribe to the principles and the oath that we have taken with the IEC, that we have got confidence with them. We think if there are parties that are complaining, they need to be listened to. But as things stand, the ANC doesn't have any complaint in this province. We are good to go. We are just sailing nicely. We don't have anything to complain about. Well, the parties, in terms of the rules, they are allowed to complain if there are issues that they think they are not being handled well by the Electoral Commission. But we want to say to viewers at home and everybody that we've got full confidence in the work of the IEC.
Talking about sailing nicely, they are voting districts looking in Mopani and other areas that previously the EFF had taken control of from you, that it seemed the ANC seems to be retaining. Just talk us through about your performance, specifically looking at how you are performing in areas that were previously not your strongholds.
You will understand that we have gone out very aggressively. There are wars that we have won that were not our wars now because of the campaigns and the programs that we were embarking on as the province. We have gone all out to campaign and to also tell our people where we have at. We told them it's true, we agree with them. There are issues that we are not handling them well, but we still think that communities still need to give us chance so that we can correct our mistakes. And it has worked for us, and that is why I'm saying, as the province, we're going to change our gear. We will need to move with speed.
Thank you so much. That is Bo Musanda Rumen Madaje, who's speaking on behalf of the ANC, stating that their rigorous campaign in the province seems to be paying off. The ANC is ahead of other parties right now in the province, but it's just over 20% of the vote that is counted. So as the day progresses, as counting continues, we'll continue monitoring that leaderboard and bring you updates here from the Limpopo Results Center.